Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. It's so good to see you. I know it is so loud because of the air conditioner, but we've got to cool this car off because it says that it is 92 degrees outside. But we are headed up to our property to see what progress has been made, so obviously I'm going to bring you with me.
Rained here pretty hard.
You big old arms. You've got muscles.
Yep.
Talk about a solid foundation. You'll have.
What are they going to do about that big rock? So as you can see, the process has officially begun, and we have officially ran into our first problem, which is they dug into a bunch of quartz rock. So they had someone specifically that runs a quarry that could come out and chisel that rock out. But the rock is actually massive, and what's really interesting about our property is it actually used to be an old gold mining shaft. On top of the mountain right here where all the trees and stuff are, there's actually like a lot of equipment and stuff that is buried there, and it would be really interesting if we could get someone to come up that has like an expensive, what are they called, like metal detectors, to come and just like run it over the property to see if they could detect any gold, because I mean that is a real possibility, because there's been tons of gold found right here on this property, so no telling what we're gonna find. But like my father-in-law was saying, you know, at least we're building on a really solid foundation, which is going to be a rock. So it's actually not that big of a problem, because in the end it's only going to help us, you know, to keep the house from like settling and sinking.
From there, I mean, nobody could have ever moved it. It's too big to move. That's still a lot of rock. I mean,
rocks. We don't want you to fall on them rocks.
They're going to have to jackhammer all this.
We don't want you to fall on them rocks.
Yeah, that's crazy, but I'm sure they've got equipment to be able to do that.
Yeah, jack over the hill.
Dave, you may have to carry him across these rocks before he won't fall. That's two good ones, all right.
Oh.
They get tough.
Yeah.
Hard. That's prime size.
3 to 4 inches the best. Yeah, I cut and tucked on them. I took them a bag, and I took them a few squash. When you cut this off right here, if that's real hard to slice, that was too tough.
Too
See?
tough.
You can slice it, but it's harder to slice.
Yeah.
It should just go through there like butter, you know.
Dig a 90 pan.
So I've got 5 more rows of sweet corn right there. They're coming in 2 or 3 weeks from now.
We'll just rent us a trencher. Pull that pipe out all the way down past this way.
Yeah.
Then we'll put that landscape fabric, a bed of gravel, a piece of pipe. Crazy off you.
I don't have glitter.
You're the only person.
We just got back home. It is 7:07, so I'm late on supper. So I'm gonna make a fish meal, which I've shared that with you before, but I'm just gonna make it real quick. It takes like 22 minutes to make it, so I need to go ahead and get that seasoned and get it put into the oven. And then Daddy will be here shortly, so I'll have to give Boo Boo a snack while we're waiting on supper, because I know you're hungry. But there's so much mud going on, but it is so exciting to see the progress. Let me get Boo Boo a snack. Tonight we're going to have some of this pollock fish, which this is what I've made with you before. I've showed you that, so I won't show you that whole process, but I put lemon juice and butter on the fish, and then I will season ours probably with this kickin' chicken. I use different seasonings all the time, but this is really good. It has a little bit of a kick to it, and then I'll put soul food seasoning and maybe some of this Buttery Steakhouse on Arthur's piece of fish. And this corn is from the garden. It has been blanched and it's been frozen. So we're going to try some of it and see how it is this year. It'll be a test. And we got some of this butterfly shrimp. I'm going to pop some of that into the air fryer. We don't usually have that with it, but it just sounded really good. And so we also got some rice. So let's go ahead and get supper going. So I had just bought that rice. I bought it from Aldi and it said organic, and you know, I thought it was good rice, but I didn't check the origin of it. So unfortunately, I ended up having to throw that rice away because the origin of the rice, they're known to have like a ton of lead in their rice, and David said that it just wasn't worth it. So I did end up switching to the brown rice. It's the easy one that only takes 10 minutes to cook, and we really like the taste of this rice, and I love the convenience of it. So it's the same thing we always have, except we got extra shrimp and the corn from the garden. So we're going to try it out. And we've got spicy ranch, some boom boom, and some sweet chili Thai sauce. So should be delicious. So there has been some updates and some more work done. It's actually late in the evening right now, and I just got the baby fed. And we're going to ride up on our property and give you an update, and then we're going to end this video. So this week's video, this is just really all that I have. You know, it's either ditch this and not have anything at all, or at least just show up and just struggle through it, because I think that when you are struggling and you're going through things, that's when maybe you need to keep showing up, because that's what Satan wants you to do. He wants you to give up, to quit, and to run away and to hide and get you isolated and alone. And yeah, just to totally beat you down and to give up on things. And so I'm just gonna just show up, and this is just what I have for this week. But I'm just like, I'm not in a good place. I mean, with like family and relationships, and then just like people taking jabs at you and calling you names, and you still, you know, have to be Christ-like and put on a happy face, and, you know, just continue on. And health is what's really getting me down at the moment. It's not something that I've talked about a lot, and it's really personal, but during the induction of labor, I got a Foley balloon inserted, and that is to, you know, help you to dilate quicker. And at 1 centimeter dilated, like, I was beside myself, like super It's the worst. I can hands down say that was the worst pain that I've ever felt, and I thought, oh, Lord have mercy, if this is 1 centimeter dilated, how am I ever, I'm not going to make it through this. I'm not going to make it. Well, turns out it's because they inserted that balloon into my urethra instead of my bladder, and when the nurse went to pull it out, she didn't deflate it. She ripped it out, and I was pouring blood, and the balloon was covered in blood. And I know this is graphic, so I'm so sorry, but that happened. And usually that is considered negligence because it permanently damages you. And I am suffering right now tremendously. I don't want to take medication because I don't want my body to depend on medication, but I get up to go to the bathroom at least 5 or 6 times a night. I don't sleep well because when I get up to go to the bathroom, I come back and I lay back down, and I have such chronic back pain and hip pain that I just lay there in just this terrible amount of pain. And going to bed is my least favorite time of the day. Like, I do not look forward to going to bed. It's just miserable for me. And so right now I'm struggling, and I also have this painful bladder syndrome because of the Foley balloon mishap. And as soon as my bladder semi fills up, I'm in terrible pain. Like, I have got to go to the bathroom right then and there, or, you know, I am just bent over in excruciating pain. So there's just different things that's going on right now, and I'm struggling. I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna get through it. I'm gonna come out really good. I mean, you can't let me at my worst, then you can't let me at my best, because this is just a part of my journey. And at this very moment, I'm a bit broken and I'm struggling. But it has nothing to do with motherhood or anything like that. All that is just amazing. It's the best part of life. But I'm gonna get myself together and let's go up and just get an update. I'm not gonna stay long because I have to wear glasses, you know, after dark. So let's just go up, spend about half an hour, get a little bit of an update, and that way maybe that's something that'll cheer us up, you know. So I guess my update is that it's all smoothed out and then the rock is gone. And they didn't come today and work or do anything?
No, it's too wet.
It's too wet after the flooding yesterday.
Now, if you can pick dirt up and it stays in a ball, it's too.
Looks much bigger
It is.
since the update.
It's 60 feet wide and our house is only 52.
So the next step is the trenches.
They got a lot of this rock out. Why there's low spots here.
Now don't pick up a rock, sweetheart. Put that down.
Clean this edge up. He'll fill in these low spots. Easy now. Don't get over in the mud. He'll fill in these low spots. Clean those edges up. You see how much it roll washed in here. They've done a pretty good job, and it didn't collapse. That did right there. That dirt pile. Yeah, you'll have a bit. He'll have a nice little. It'd be nice to get sod from down there, Benton, and put it all. Imagine having sod right here. What a soccer and football field you'd have. A baseball field. This one. There's one here. That one, and then this huge one. Arthur. You little pig. Don't you dare sit down.
So that's the update. Things are happening. We've had a torrential flooding here, so they didn't come work today, but they'll come back and work in the next few days. But anyways, love you. Thank you for being on this journey with me. Keep fighting the good fight of faith. I'm fighting it with you. And the Lord willing, we'll see you again very soon.